So what's good guys, Theory here, and today I am sat in Street Fighter 4. I'm just doing some notes really. Just been kind of fucking around with Honda in training mode, waiting for matches, and found some pretty interesting stuff actually. This is all really character specific, but yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. So I'll show you the first thing that I found, and this is actually in the mirror match. So you might know this frame trap, stand fierce into crouch jab. It's a pretty good frame trap, but the problem is that it pushes you really far away, so you don't get a follow up unless you spend meter, and that kind of limits its applications. That should have been 9 hits, I believe, but it was only 7, so it's actually going to be negative, and that means that some characters can even punish it if you don't have the right meter. Shout out to Capcom, really. So this is really bizarre, but in the mirror match versus Honda, if you jump in first before you do the close fierce, you actually can fully convert, and I'll show you what that looks like. So yeah, pretty bizarre, but a big chunk of damage. I'm not sure really what it is that allows you to do that. I'm guessing the reeling back from the jump in allows you to stay in a bit closer for the close fierce. I don't know. Really bizarre, but a big chunk of damage and some pretty cool stuff. And it doesn't even have to be crouching, which is really nice. There's also some more specific stuff you can do with this character, and I'll try and do it. It's kind of hard, but it's on crouching and from a jump in. Really specific stuff here, but you know, it's pretty interesting either way, and I will try and do this as well. God knows I'll fuck it up because my execution is pretty tangibly terrible. So yeah, that's pretty cool, getting the low forward after the hands, and it actually brings me on to my final thing. But yeah, just quickly about the last one, it's a big chunk of damage. I don't know, if you could do low forward into hands, you might be able to get more. I can vaguely do it, but I don't want to waste people's time by watching me trying to actually execute that shit. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to show is how fucking ridiculous this is. Yeah, that for some reason doesn't work on Honda when he's crouching. That's why I had to go with the stand strong starter rather than the jab, because it doesn't work even from crouch jab. It kind of works with forward, so that's good. Yeah, it's just really bizarre. I don't know, like Capcom, I know mirror matches by default are, you know, what, 5-5 always, like it's just what they are. But somehow Capcom are managing to find ways to make a Honda matchup, the mirror, 6-4, because Capcom hates sumos and hates me having fun. I'll show off some more odd things with this character as well. Elena is one that... There's a lot of weird stuff with Honda. If you missed it before, I did a video on how if Elena wakes up with DP and you do a meaty close medium kick, it will push you so far away the end of it doesn't connect and you can get free ultra. Lots of bizarre shit with this character, but the hitbox even just normally is really fucking weird. So you can get 2 loots of hands on a standing Elena. The only other character I know this actually to be the case for is T-Hawk. It's okay. Obviously, the second set of hands, like the last bit of it whiffs, which is obviously fucking terrifying if you're fighting an Elena who has like the longest reaching jab in the world, because she can just punish you for it. But it allows you to go for red focus combos. It's kind of hard to just do it really early on in the second set of hands. Obviously after that you can go for Ultra 2 or you could go for Ultra 1 even. Like yeah, so it does help you do, you know, a little bit more damage to her, and you know, opens up some opportunities. for just hurting her and maybe even punishing a healing, which you'll be doing a lot of. And the last one is the most common one, but considering no one plays Honda anymore, I guess a lot of people that have gotten into the game will not have seen this, weirdly. Just because no one plays either of these characters. And this, if you didn't know, is that Honda can connect an EX butt slam after jab hands, which looks fucking weird, but it works. It shows how much I play this matchup, because I can't actually do it. There we go. So, yeah, big chunk of damage, nearly 300 there for 1 bar of meter, and the knockdown off hands, which is really good in this matchup, is exactly what you need. You don't really get a mix-up off butt slam that is anything to write home about. You know, he wakes up before you can jump. But you still get a meaty setup, and that versus Balrog really matters with all of his EX wake-up options and, you know, headbutt and all that sort of shite. But anyway, guys, yeah, bit off the cuff, but I figured, considering this is just notes and it's going to take no time at all, people wouldn't mind if I didn't do my normal routine of over-editing things. But yeah, I hope this helps the one Honda player remaining in the world. Speaking of the specifics, we have just started a podcast, brand new, called Situational Damage, and this is from the heart of London in the FGC, speaking about lots of different subjects that are currently affecting our scene and just the scene in general. We recently just did one for Street Fighter 5, what we're thinking is going to happen when it comes out, current reactions, gameplay mechanics, how those impact sort of the new generation coming into the scene, and lots of different stuff. So if you're interested, go check it out on SoundCloud. I will put a link in the description below, and there'll probably be an annotation on your screen. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed.